understand your job capacity, and it's not all that complex. This is very complex. You're arguing things you don't know. Back away and go back into your job.
You are not allowed to record on public.
There's no law. It's just you're just saying
it's private property.
This is private property. Who's the owner then?
The federal government.
Oh, so the federal government owns private property. She's got her what? Hey there. Hey, we were wondering, where's the visiting area?
You gotta go on the sidewalk.
Oh, you can't come back here to visit people in this prison?
Yeah, you can. But right now you have to be on the sidewalk. You can't be filming, man.
Oh, it's the filming that's the issue?
Mm-hmm.
But people can come back here without the camera?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to document the procedure on how to visit somebody at this prison.
You gotta go ahead and call them, man. There's a procedure. You gotta fill out an application.
Okay. There you are. So we're told to come and ask you guys if we could come in and take some B-roll footage of the parking lot right
You can't take anything. You have to stay on the sidewalk over here. That's the closest you can get. So if you guys have a zoom lens from there, then you can get as close as you can get. But
well, I was trying to document like a documentary on how to go about the procedure on how to go about visiting an inmate at this prison. So like I wanted to go in and walk. This is
oh yeah, you're not doing none of that. Nah, bro, you can't just come in and take film.
Yeah, why not?
Because it's a prison, man. This is security.
I mean, I'm not asking to go behind the doors.
Yeah,
and
no,
the cell
it's not
blocks,
happening now.
You know, I mean, just into the lobby, right?
No, you can't do any of that. Now, if you wanted to do something that for documentary purposes, you would have to get it approved through the warden, signed off by everybody, pass like a background check to come in.
Right.
You know, you can't.
I totally get that.
Yeah, you guys aren't even supposed to be right here, is what I'm telling you.
Why? So we want to know, where's the public? If you come in here to visit someone, where do you just walk up into over there? Is that the public area?
Yeah,
right
they
there?
go into the front depending on who you're visiting, because we have 3 different institutions. You know, we have the camp over here, regular, and then the FTC.
So just over there, that's the doors that we'd go into to visit people?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, if it's open to the public, then I mean, the camera shouldn't have anything to do with it. It's open, right? I mean, that shouldn't matter.
No, you can't bring cameras in.
Yeah, but I mean, can you tell me the CFR then? Is there a CFR that says you can't bring a camera on the public area?
Yeah.
Actually, that's posted when you come in.
The
We're going to
CFR?
need you to step across the street.
The CFR is
Can you
posted?
please step across the street? You're not allowed to post
No,
your own
I'm just
private
asking what the CFR is that says that you can't come in here with a camera. Because it's open to the public. You say you can come in to visit
They're not
people.
allowed to have recording devices on the property.
That's why I'm asking, ma'am. Can you tell me the CFR that
We're
says that
going
we
to
can?
need you to stop recording, go across the street.
Well, I'm asking you politely if you can tell me the CFR, ma'am.
No, sir.
Is there a CFR or is
I
it
need you
just?
to go across the street. It's posted. This is private property.
Okay, and what's your name? Because you're not listening to me. I'm trying to ask you a serious
I
question.
need you to step across the street.
Okay, ma'am. Can you give me your name then? Because you're giving me a directive. Can I just get your name?
Sure. My name's posted. It's J. Owen.
J. Owen. Okay. So there's no law. It's just you're just saying.
It's private property.
This is private property. Who's the owner then?
The federal government.
Oh, so the federal government owns private property.
This is our property. You are not allowed to record, sir.
It's not your property, ma'am.
Step across
It's
the
public
street.
property.
It's-
The people own it. I own it.
No.
I'm a taxpayer, ma'am.
Sir, you're not allowed to record.
Ma'am, but you
Step
can't tell me the
across the
CFR.
street.
You can't tell me the CFR that says I can't record.
You are not
Right?
allowed to record on on government property. You need.
But it's open to the public. That's why I'm saying I'm not in the restricted area, ma'am. I'm just in the public area. Okay. Oh, we got the warden out here.
Can I ask if I don't leave, am I going to be arrested?
You're trespassing. We're telling you to leave.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't just tell members of the public to leave, though. This is open to the public. Like you don't
It's not
get.
a public
She's
area.
saying that it's private property. It's not. It's public property.
Warden? Is that your name or are you the warden? You know you're trying to grab me right now. You probably shouldn't do that, bud.
No, I'm just telling you to put your stuff down.
What's up, boss? Put my camera down.
Put it down.
No. Don't touch me. You're tripping. No.
Yeah, but I was trying to ask this lady Owen what the CFR is. It says you can't have cameras in here, but nobody will tell us the CFR.
See that sign? It says federal prison.
Yeah, that's why we're here because it's a federal prison.
Take some B-roll using this as a backdrop.
Nah. I mean, this is everybody with cameras. It's always sidewalk right here. It's just a public egress is the limit.
Timothy McVeigh was that, right?
It is, yeah. That's a long time ago, man.
Or if you want to email the executive assistant box, you go on bop.gov and it says contact us. We'll send you the exact documentation. Okay?
Oh, for the CFR that says the law
It says you are not allowed to record on
Where are you guys from?
property.
Well, we're just hoping you guys could just show it to me now. That's all. So if we don't leave, you guys gonna call the police on us, or did you guys already call them? Because we don't want to flee the scene if you call the police. You didn't call the police? I was just asking. Did you call the police or not?
I haven't.
Did you call the police, ma'am?
Call anybody?
Hello? You don't answer?
It's time to go.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and go.
All right.
We'll follow up on the rules.
What was it? What.gov? What.gov?
BOP, Bureau of Prisons.
Okay. BOP.gov. So I checked the media policy at BOP.gov, and just as Officer Mansukhani said, you must get permission and pass a background check. But that's only if you'd like to interview an inmate, staff member, or do a tour of the facility. And by tour, I mean behind the gate in the restricted areas. You don't have to have permission and pass a background check to take pictures in the publicly accessible areas. I don't understand why it's so difficult for these employees to understand that. And not just the employees at the prison, but all the employees in every public facility. I mean, they all hate us and can't stand us. If you want to get rid of us, all you have to do is educate the employees on the First Amendment and taking pictures in the publicly accessible areas. That's all it would take. But as long as they continue to violate rights, I'll continue to document it.
Cowards! And she said across the street.
No, but I'm not going across the street. I'm standing right here where the sign says no trespassing. I'm staying here. Well, these guys don't have arresting powers.
Just want to say 100% for freedom of speech and everything, but you guys will have, if you're going to film, you have to be in a public easeway.
That's where we are.
Right now.
Well, it's still the federal property right here.
We're on the easement, sir. We're on the easement.
All right.
We're not on the property, we're on the easement. See how there's the light right here? Right?
Yeah, but there's no light right here.
Yeah, there's enough room for a person to walk.
Yeah, but you're
Right.
pointing over there.
Right here too.
I know
area that's on this side
it
of the
typically
fence.
starts, I mean, they'll let you guys know, but it typically will start from right there, you're good. But on this side, you're...
Okay, so you're saying, what are you saying? That you want us to move 2 feet this way? I mean, what are you trying to say right now?
You guys be able to just move
Yeah,
across
just
the street?
right there, right there.
No, I'm not going to move across the street.
See, if somebody
I mean,
wants
I'm
to
not
walk
being-
down the
this is-
side of the road.
I'm
they
not being
can do it right here.
unreasonable, I'm just saying either right there or right there.
Let me
but-
explain to you how trespassing works. You see this fence and the signs on it? If we pass that barrier after we've been warned like we have, then we're trespassing. Right here is out in public. I know that you don't get paid very much. I know that your job is not that difficult. I mean, I did spend 7 years in the Department of Corrections myself, so I understand your job capacity, and it's not all that complex. This is very complex. You're arguing things you don't know. Back away and go back into your job. You're getting paid not to talk to us right now. We are out on the sidewalk. Just because you don't see one paved doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You're gonna look like a fool on the internet. Is that what you want? The internet's forever. Do you have friends and family that watch YouTube? Because they might see you on the internet. Let's act professional and not stupid and argue things with people that know that what they're talking about. We're not here on accident. This is a First Amendment audit. So obviously we know what we're doing, right?
Listen, I love it. No one's arguing with you. Like no one.
You are. You're saying go across the street. That's infringing upon my right to fucking stand here, dude.
I didn't tell you to go. I'm telling you to go either right there or right there.
What is the difference between right there and right here?
Okay, I'm just letting you know what was there.
Can you articulate a logical difference?
I'm letting you know what was
Is that
put
what
out
you
to
were
me.
told?
I was letting you know what was put out to me. So it's either right there or right there.
Yeah, but if it's not right, you shouldn't come over here and engage me. If somebody comes and says, hey, I don't like the gauges in that guy's ear, can you tell him to get out of the McDonald's or something? I'm not gonna fucking do that because it's not right. I'm out in public right now. You're out of your job capacity as another man speaking to me, asking me to go across the sidewalk. That's crazy, dude.
I got you.
I wouldn't do that to any of you. I wouldn't ask you to do anything.
All right.
I have no authority over you.
I got you.
I don't get to tell you anything.
It's
If you're standing
appreciated.
behind me in McDonald's, do I get to say, back up, go across the other way? No.
It is very much appreciated.
Literally, all we wanted to do was walk in the parking lot and use the prison as a backdrop, and we would have been gone. We were told by another one of your employees on camera to come in there and ask you that. That's why we approached. I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but we came in there because we were told to.
I'm not arguing any of that. I don't know why. I'm not arguing any of that. I love the First Amendment right. I love the First Amendment right. I was just bringing over you what I was told. What I was told. What I was told.
If you love our First Amendment right, you would just walk away and disengage right now.
Say, hey, you guys are out in public. Appreciate you. Have a nice day.
Part of my job is being right here.
No, your job, you have authority over the inmates, sir. You don't have authority over us as free Americans on a public easement, sir. Your job is not to babysit law-abiding citizens right now.
I don't know who's coming.
But your ego's in the way, and that's why you're doing that.
Huh?
I don't know who's coming.
That's all they're doing is waiting for PD to get here.
Okay, fine. We'll wait too then, man. Like we did as you asked. We came over here. I don't even think that's lawful. I think we can be on there, but we did follow your directive. We came over here. Now you're coming over here telling us that we can't be on this public easement right here and we need to go over there or across the street, man. If somebody's walking right here and they're just walking by the prison, they can clearly be on this spot that we're at. So we're nowhere near, we're not a threat, okay, to your place. We're coming here clear as day with cameras. We're not trying to hide anything. We came right up to you guys, so I don't know why you're still here, man. Why don't you guys just go back to work?
All right. They're good out here.
I'm confused now. You just said we're good out here. What are we talking about?
So we good then, or
You guys good to go?
are the police on their way?
I still don't know. But you guys good to go. On my end, you guys good to go. Right. Alright?
Hey, man.
Like I said, 100% for First Amendment. I love it to the death. I have to go in, I have to follow by. I'm not going to argue anything that you guys have to say.
I'm just saying the internet's forever, dude.
I know.
When you're told to come out here with a bunch of dudes with cameras, do you know how many subscribers, how many people are
but you got to
see?
understand.
But you got to
I
care.
have to control all this.
It's your future, dude. This job's temporary. It's forever. The internet is forever. It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away, you guys.
100% for First Amendment rights. I'm not arguing with you guys at all. I'm not calling you any type of names. I'm not saying you're not supposed to do it. Just do it safely. That's pretty much what it is.
Next time you're ordered to come out here and tell us to go across the street or over there, challenge that authority. Absolutely. You're a human being. You have a job, a duty as a human being to question any unethical orders that aren't lawful.
Like I said, I appreciate what you guys do, but you guys are good, all right?
Think about it, man.
You guys are good.
You got a seed planted in your brain. Let it develop. Think about it.
All right?
Walk of shame, is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Subscribe now to Denver Metro Audits 2.0. Hit that subscribe button now.